So, guys, what's going on? So, I'm back at a Best Buy that's less than a mile away. I mean, maybe less than a half a mile away from the Best Buy I was at a few days ago. If you see my other video, I was at a Best Buy where I seen the NBA Jam and the Pac-Man 40th edition Arcade1Ups. Well, I mean, right down the road, I'm talking less than a half a mile away, there's another Best Buy. So at this Best Buy, I go in. They have a Golden Tee set up, and they have an NBA Jam. They have a Pac-Man, and they have the Golden Tee. So maybe these are the ones that the Best Buys are selling. Now, in my previous video, I did with the other Best Buy I was in that was down the road. They had Golden Tee on sale for $2.99. This Best Buy has Golden Tee for $3.99. So again, less than a half a mile away, and you have Golden Tee for $100 more. Again, all these boxes look good. They're all in good condition. From what I understand from the store clerk, is that Best Buy is just not shoving all of the boxes and everything out on the store floor. They're keeping them kind of in the back. And as somebody buys one, they put a new one out, which is actually a good strategy, because when I went to Walmart, they had just like 1,000 of them out there, and all the boxes for the Arcade1Up were just destroyed. They were ripped, they were kicked, they were punched, you name it. They just didn't look good. It looked like it was already damaged. These boxes are one or two at a time, and so if I go in there and buy like that NBA Jam, they come out of the back and they put another one up front. At least that's the way it was explained to me. Now, this Golden Tee, I played it, and it was a lot of fun. The trackball, there was no issues with it. It was smooth, just like the arcade. I was messing with it for a good amount of time, and there were people in the Best Buy, and they were kind of looking, and there was some little kid that wanted to play, and everybody that got on the machine seemed to have a good time with it. It was really a fun game to play. And so now I'm kind of just looking at those are the prices. Yeah, $3.99 for the Golden Tee. I'm not sure exact. Maybe they were all $3.99. No, $4.99. So in the other Best Buy, yes, the NBA Jam and the Pac-Man were $4.99. But like I said, the Golden Tee in that Best Buy, for whatever reason, was on sale because the store clerk said that nobody was buying it, or whatever the deal was. And now, this one is $3.99. Now I'm going to tell you something interesting. I'm looking at this Golden Tee, and it is the perfect size. It's the perfect height. Now I'm 5'10" and a half, 5'10" and a quarter. That's my height. But this Golden Tee was on point. If basically it was just like a regular size arcade machine or height. See, this was on one of those, it was in that, what do you call it? The riser. But the riser was on the arcade, on the Best Buy, on their stand or their display. But that display case is a couple of inches off the ground. It's at least 2 inches off the ground, if not 2.5. So that riser, I've played it with that riser, and it still seems kind of low for me. But with that extra 2 inches or 3 inches from the floor, if you add an extra 2 inches or 3 inches to that riser, it was a perfect height, a perfect arcade height. Again, I'm 5'10", so I guess that's an average height. And it was beautiful. It was just like a Golden Tee arcade. It felt comfortable. It played right. It wasn't hunched over. I just didn't feel like, oh, this is too low or this is too high. Whatever that riser is, if you have it, add an extra 2 inches to it. Put something underneath it. I don't know, a box, bricks, whatever, and it was the perfect height. I found that interesting, and I liked that. I liked that I was able to play it, and it just felt good. It felt more like an arcade with that extra couple of inches on top of the riser. Anyway, I like this Arcade1Up. The screen was great. The marquee was lit up. The gameplay great. That trackball was on point. It really was. That was a good trackball. I've heard things about the trackball in different games, and they improved it or they corrected it. Whatever they did, they got it to where it's supposed to be, because you were really able to play. I was playing this golden tee the same way I would play it if I was like in a bar, right, or somewhere in the street, and it worked. So that is it. Again, a different Best Buy. Again, right down the road, and this is in Yonkers. So where I am in this particular area in New York, there's like 3 Best Buys, and they're all less than a mile away. I am not kidding you. There are 2 Best Buys that, to me, are a half a mile away from each other, maybe less. And then there's one a little bit down more. Maybe I have to go another mile, just a bit, and there's another Best Buy. But there's a lot of Best Buys. Now, when I go into Best Buy, it's never like jam-packed like a Walmart. So my thing is, I know, and usually Walmarts are like one, and then like in the next town, or you got to like drive to get to the next Walmart, at least where I am. Best Buy, not like that. There's like one every mile or so. Anyway, if you know anything more about this, or you've played this golden tee, or you know why maybe prices are different, or whatever the deal is, definitely leave a comment below. I love to read them. And just a comment in general about, Arcade1Up and what your experience is with it. I enjoyed this golden tee. It was the first time I played it. It was on the showroom floor, and it played great. Really was fun. And that's it. All right, like, subscribe, comment. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. God bless you, and I will talk to you guys later.